Helsinki is the capital of Finland. It is the leading seaport and industrial city of the nation. Helsinki lies in the far south of the country on a peninsula that is fringed by fine natural harbors and that protrudes into the Gulf of Finland. It is the most northerly of continental European capitals. It is often called the White City of the North because many of its buildings are constructed of a local light-colored granite. Helsinki was founded in 1550 by King Gustav I, Vasa of Sweden, and was intended to compete with the city of Reval, which is modern-day Tallinn, Estonia, which lies on the southern shore of the Gulf of Finland. Helsinki was originally located at the mouth of the Vanta River at a point about 3 miles north of its present-day location, and was moved down to the latter site in 1640 in order to obtain more open access to the sea. The town was ravaged by a plague in 1710 and burned to the ground in 1713. Its redevelopment was hindered by Russian attacks later in the 18th century, but in 1748 the settlement became more secure when a fortress was constructed on a group of small islands outside the harbor. When Russia invaded Finland in 1808, Helsinki was again burned to the ground. But in 1809, Finland was ceded to Russia, and in 1812, the Russian Tsar Alexander I moved the capital of the Grand Duchy of Finland from Turku to Helsinki. Meanwhile, the center of Helsinki had been completely reconstructed under the influence of the German-born architect Carl Ludwig Engel, who designed a number of impressive public buildings in the neoclassical style. These include the State Council building, the main building of Helsinki University, and the Lutheran Cathedral, known as the Great Church, completed in 1852. All of these structures surround the broad expanse of Senate Square. Nearby rise the cupolas of the Upenski Orthodox Cathedral, one of the few recognizable reminders of the period of Russian rule. Once Helsinki became the capital of Finland, its population increased rapidly from a mere 4,000 in 1810 to 60,000 in 1890. In December 1917, Finland declared independence from Russia, and a brief but bloody civil war ensued in the capital between conservative government troops, known as the Whites, and the leftist rebel units, known as the Reds, occupying the city. Conditions soon became more stabilized, with the Helsinki Parliament electing Finland's first president in 1919. In subsequent decades, Helsinki developed into an important center of trade, industry, and culture, a process interrupted only by World War II. Helsinki's economic life and development is based on its excellent harbors and on a good railway and road connections to the extensive interior of the nation. More than half of Finland's total imports consequently pass through the port of Helsinki. Only a small portion of the national exports, however, pass through Helsinki, as the largest exports are elsewhere along the Finnish coast. Helsinki's main industries include food, metal and chemical processing, printing, textiles, clothing, and manufacture of electrical equipment. The wares of the Arabia Porcelain Factory, one of the largest of its kind in Europe, are internationally known. Helsinki has theaters, an opera and ballet company, and several symphony orchestras. An annual Helsinki festival features world-famous orchestras and artists and a program of rich variety. In addition to museums and galleries, cultural landmarks include a modern city theater and a concert building.